Welcome to another episode of BME Presents. I'm your host, Shannon GJ. We have an amazing episode lined up for y'all this evening, part 2 of the Memorial Weekend R&B Jam Fest. But this week, Bobby V and Keith Sweat. That brother is smooth. So make sure you keep it locked and stay with me the whole time, you guys. All right.
So I keep it typical. What you do with all this cash, I'ma let it go. Probably keep me looking good and watch my family blow. If I was a rich girl, na 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 na. If I had all the money in the world, I'ma be a wealthy girl.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Bobby V. You're watching BME Presents. Keep it locked.
Welcome back to BME Presents. I'm on the couch with Mr. Joseph Johnson, one of the gentlemen from the community of Mount Hermon in Portsmouth. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Just fine. Thanks for having me.
Oh, so I'm so glad you're here joining us. Now, it was a really cool event you have going on, the second annual community reunion. Tell me about that event.
The event is July 19th, 20th, and 21st. The Friday night event is the hospitality meet and greet. The Saturday event is for the dinner. Sunday is church event in the morning, and in the afternoon we're going to have a picnic, which will end the weekend.
Now, for those who don't know about this community reunion, tell me, because I was asking before we got on here, and I'm just like, oh, is it a family reunion?
Yes.
So
yes.
is the family is the community? Is that what it is?
Family of the community. The reunion is for everybody that's ever grown up in the Mount Hermon section of Portsmouth. My age group, the younger age group, we have seniors that
great.
attends the event.
Last year, about how many people came out? Was it a big turnout?
Yes. First time we had it, it was around 350. We are figuring that this year is going to be a downsize because it's been a slow response thus far.
Okay.
But we're figuring that we might have at least 100, 175.
Is there
hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, let's hope we can get the numbers up. I mean, that'd be great to have an increase. Yes. It sounds like a really great reunion.
Yes.
Is there a cost to it for each day? How does that work as far as the cost?
For the overall reunion, it's $125. If you want to attend 1, 2, or 3 events, the hospitality is $50. The dinner is $55, and the cookout is $30.
Now, how can they find out about it? Do you guys have a website set up?
Don't have a website. We have telephone numbers where you can reach certain people.
Okay. Can you give us a couple of numbers? We can also put it on our website as well.
Right. One number would be Joseph Johnson, 757-393-4905. Another number would be Melvin Williams.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it's okay. You can look. No problem. Okay. I'm so bad with numbers and names, which is really horrible. I've tried to get better with that, but constantly forgetting stuff.
His number is 757-773-0851.
Now, how did this get started? Who thought of this great idea to bring the community together like this?
A few years ago, 4 of the guys that I grew up with wanted to just have lunch. And from that, it took us 2 years for the first reunion. We had meetings every month at different locations, came up with the idea of a community reunion, ran off some flyers, and got addresses, telephone numbers from people we grew up with, sent out flyers, got a response, and had the event.
Well, it sounds like a great thing. I'm not part of the Mount Hermon community, but I do hope that I can join you guys and
sure.
be part of the family reunion, because it does sound like a really good time.
Oh, yes.
Well, I appreciate you coming to the show. If you guys want to have a good time, if you are part of the Mount Hermon community of Portsmouth, make sure you contact Mr. Williams or Mr. Johnson and support them, and also have a great time and a really fun time. Stick around and we'll be back for more.
My flow is sicker than any sister or any mister. You feeling different, then go and get her. I go and get her. Where she living, how she living, I go live with her. I walk a day up on her here so I can stick with her. My It's hard. I have kids with her. Her bars pin hard. I do a bit with her. Let her live, don't let her die. Kill her disguise. You've been exposed to go home back to your regular life and change careers. Cause I've been waiting since mom met dad, grandma, granddad. My mind disappears when I hear rap.
Healing hands, y'all. Them healing hands.
So I'm gonna date myself a little bit, right? I actually first started watching you with Mr.
Right.
What did your boys feel like? Were they upset when you said I'm going solo, it's done, it's a wrap? Or was it because of the breakup?
Well, I think, I think we all kind of wanted to go our separate ways. So we really didn't break up. It was more of a, just a decision we all came about. Everybody always was on different pages and wanted to do different things. So it just came to a point where, we all just started working on our solo projects. And, I happen to be the one blessed.
And you're the only one that's really been successful though, correct?
Yeah, the other guys are still working and trying, but it's a tough business, to really break in. I was just one of the blessed few.
Yeah.
All the stars aligned. God was, he had favor over me and he made it happen. So at the end of the day, I think it's not really, in today's music business, it's not your talent, even though that is some of it, but it's about, everything lining up and everything happening at the right time.
And also who you know, a little bit.
Who you know is 90-80% of it.
Right.
It's who you know that really believes in you to take the win.
Now I learned something about you that I did not know before. Is it true that you tried out for American Idol?
I tried out for American Idol the first season, and I got cut. I sounded bad. And,
You did?
Yeah, it was a great experience though, it was a lot of fun, but I definitely got cut. And,
made you go work harder, right?
It made me go work harder, and that's what it's all about. Life is gonna be a lot of ups and downs, good and bad, and you gotta stick with it if you believe in it. If you believe in it, you can make it happen.
And that you did, and you became the first R&B artist on Disturbing the Peace.
Right.
Now, how was it parting ways with them? I know now you're on a different label. And
It
doing
wasn't
different
really
things.
it wasn't a bad part. It was kind of like a good relationship, and I wanted to go my separate ways, and they were cool with it because they're family and they're still family.
Yeah.
I still call them for guidance. Still go to barbecues and parties that they have,
nice.
and still talk to Luda and Shaka
I was
Zulu.
gonna say, Luda seems like he's a real cool cat.
He's a real cool dude, and the whole DTP experience was a great one. It was a learning experience, and had a lot of fun with that. It was great.
Would you ever go back and work with anybody else again in a group setting, or are you done with that?
In a
part of
group
life?
setting, it would have to be somebody that's, on my level, or that, are above me, or, it would have to make sense. Being in a group, it's a lot of different politics and the different mindsets of everybody. So, I would like to be, if I did a group thing, it would have to be some people that are on the same page as me. Speaking of a group, I just put out a record, Peach Moon, which is my band.
I heard about this.
Yes,
Yeah.
Peach Moon.
Love the name.
First single is Back to Love, and that's my group.
Okay.
And it's a band, I'm part of a band, which is 2 members in my band were there tonight. Those are the main members, and have other instruments, but Peach Moon really derived from me performing with my band, me learning how to play piano, me going back to vocal lessons, me working out. And Peach Moon was just, it was a process of me wanting to make my music like my show, because I feel like my music is kind of not, it's not dated, but it's not where I am now musically.
Okay.
So now musically, I wanted to make my music like that.
You want to bring that to where you are.
Exactly.
The meat.
Exactly.
Well, I
And
can't wait to hear
that's what
that.
Peach Moon is all about. Back to Love. You can get it on iTunes right now, so you don't have to wait any longer.
Okay.
I've already sent it to your phone.
Nice.
You have it.
Now, how can I follow you? Tell me all your Twitters, your Instagrams.
My
all
Twitter
that.
is Bobby V, Instagram Bobby V1, Facebook Bobby V Music, and there you have it. You can follow me on all those sites, and you can see what the hell I'm up to.
Well, good. Tell me about this watch. Does it really tell time?
I don't know. I
You
never
gotta see
look at
this.
it.
What is that? There are no hands. Are there hands?
Yeah, it is. Look, it's digital. You see 'em?
Lord Jesus.
I never looked at it though because I really can't tell time.
It just
No,
looks
come
good.
on.
It looks good though.
Technology is so amazing now because I can click it though and it'll give me the time, but I don't even know if this I just like the
I
fashion
like
of
it.
it.
I
I got
like
an iPhone 5, and when I pull it out, the time right there digitally, so I don't have to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Right.
40. But
That is how you count
55, 60.
Oh my goodness. And you have not lost your southern accent, which I love.
Yes.
Yes.
So I pull out the iPhone digital
Yeah,
time. you know?
yeah. Well, I'm so glad you gave me a few minutes of your time. It's good talking to you.
Good to talk to you too.
Again, I've been listening to you for a while, so I personally love, the Blackberry Molasses and still play it, so.
That's what's up.
But it's nice to see that you're still doing hot things.
Trying, I'm working hard. Everybody, make sure y'all follow me on those outlets: Bobby V Twitter, Bobby V1 Instagram, Facebook, Bobby V Music, and thank y'all for supporting me. Continue to support me. Peach Moon, the Peach Moon project is coming real soon. It's an EP, 6 songs that'll be put out on iTunes end of July. So make sure that y'all, support your boy Bobby V. Real music, quality music.
Absolutely.
I look forward to it.
Absolutely. You guys stick around, more interviews to come.
Thank y'all for coming with me, rolling with me. I want to do this song right here because I know everybody out here knows this song. This is the song that started me off. This is the song that got me out my mama's crib. Thank you, Lord. Without this song, I'll still be in the house trying. So I'm singing this to all the ladies. If you booed up or if you're not booed up, this is for you.
Let me hear it, boo.
It go like this, boo.
Let me hear it.
I saw you walking down the railroads, looking like an angel, straight out of. I was blown away by your sexy lips. All I could do is catch up to you. Say what don't turn around, 'cause it you're the slow down. If I see it get so lonely, then turn around and bless me with your beauty, oh beauty. Come on, a butterfly tattoo right above your name. You're very much inspired to just like I like it, girl. So come. So slow down, I just wanna get look up, 'cause they're pretty around me, so good, baby. Now take me around, slow down. For you. Oh, that's too much. Stop that, man. We was going too deep, man. Y'all wasn't even singing with me. When I met you last night, baby. What? Before? I had to respect you for your lady. What? Take it all back. Let's skip this. 'Cause I made a girl. She was bad. Stop it. They your seats. They your seats.
Yeah, no.
Hey, this is Keith Sweat, and you're watching BME Presents.
Illusions in my mind, vision getting blurry or psycho. Thought creates a picture, words are spoken but can't hear me. Stumbling, it's hard to gain control, but just relax.
Just relax. Sit back and drink this.
Got her hand up on my shoulder, get a high contact, but I ain't smoking on no off you. I guess my team is peer pressure is as long as she is living, and it is so will I have stepping stone. If you can kick rocks, I'm swimming in the ocean, but can't see sharks. Unprotected hormones, the liquor makes the heat stop. I think I'm seeing colors like I'm looking at a peacock. My stamina in jeopardy, and I can't bear to see. Luckily, the red carpet standing right in front of me. I'm falling to a death trap. Michael Vick with his ribs cracked, and let an eagle fly with his wings is like a placemat. Melodies in my head, I wish this stop singing, cause she getting on my nerves. I only want her for one reason: sexual seduction and infant reproduction. I'm guessing this baby fat, she getting liposuction. This poison I'm taking is suicidal, can you tell? Cause I'm reaching for a bottle, killing my brain cells. I don't wanna wake, I'm still dreaming, but don't wake me. I'm feeling like I made it, or maybe I'm just faded, hard to concentrate it. Tell me how I'm sleeping with my eyes open. I'm still dreaming, but don't wake me. I'm feeling like I made it, or maybe I'm just faded, hard to concentrate. I'm sleeping with my eyes open.
I don't have to introduce the man to my right, Mr. Keith Sweat.
How you doing?
Thank you for taking time to sit down with me.
Okay, anytime.
You just now turned the party out there.
Thank you.
You've been doing that for years, huh?
Pretty much. Yesterday, I've been doing it for a minute, yeah. So I enjoy myself. It's fun. It's entertaining. As long as the people are happy, I'm happy.
Yeah. Do you plan on continuing to perform as long as you can?
As long as I can, I'm trying to do the Charlie Wilson thing. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Wilson act like he don't want to stop. He's just going continuously.
Even with back issues, he's still out there getting his dance on.
He's getting his dance on, just singing all his money on.
Yeah.
He's still doing it. So I'm just trying to
it.
do what he's doing.
I love it. Now, I know that I was just looking back at your background, and I see that you put in some dirty work. I mean, you were grinding really hard to get to where you are today. Have you shown the way to any other artists, kind of lifted them up and brought them along with you?
I did that with Silk. I did it with Drew Hill. I've done it with LSG. I've done it with quite a few, Cut Close. So, I had my hand in quite a few groups that I kind of mentored and, brought them to the point that they're probably at, or try to bring them to the point that I'm at. So, yeah, definitely, yeah.
That's good, because a lot of people don't do that,
Yeah, I had to do it.
Yeah, I love that. Now tell me about the Sweat Hotel, and we get to hear your voice on the radio.
Well, fortunately, I'm in 50-something markets right now on the radio, so in Virginia, Detroit, Philly, Chicago, just picked up another syndication in the Virgin Islands, so I'm just happy about that. Yeah, so it's definitely doing its thing, and it's doing the numbers, and people are definitely gravitating to it. So I think it's
continue that as well.
Yeah, definitely.
You're lucky.
I'm lucky. I'm fortunate.
Yes.
Definitely. When you step into a whole nother area from which you were in, and you become successful in it, or the brand builds, it just kind of builds the brand. So,
right.
Along with that, I got my own dating site, and so I got my dating site.
Oh, wow. What is your dating site?
TrueLoveMeets.com.
Okay.
So, that's doing phenomenally well now. So.
Great. Well, I was going to say you're lucky because not only do you have a good singing voice, but you have a good talking voice.
Well, I'm fortunate.
It's easy on the ears.
Yeah, I'm fortunate. It's not a high, squeaky, annoying voice. So
no. It's good for radio.
I guess I learned in growing up, or as I started singing, how to, I guess talk to the women, so I know what they like.
We listen.
I know what they like. I know what's annoying to them, and I know what they like. So pretty much.
So a book is going to be next? You're going to teach yourself?
I already got the book out. The book is out. It's called Make It Last Forever, The Do's and the Don'ts.
Nice.
It's Zane featuring Keith Sweat. Make It Last Forever, The Do's and the Don'ts. So
I don't know how I missed that.
I don't know how you missed that
I don't either. I need to get that quick.
The book is out. It's been out about 2 months now.
Okay. Well, so I'm not too far behind, but
no,
somewhat.
You're not too far behind.
If you would have said 2 years, I'd have felt real bad. So 2 months doesn't make me feel so bad. Well,
no, you're not that far behind, definitely.
Well, I know you're a busy man.
Thank
And I just want to thank you. I've been listening to you for as long as I can listen.
I thought you was gonna say.
Well, you know, people think I'm younger than I am, but let me just say, you know, I mean, I've been into music,
How
since
long
I
you
was
been
born.
into music?
Well, my father was raised me on the Delphonics and the Stylistics and Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You've been around a long time.
Yeah.
When you start talking about Delphonics, Earth, Wind, and Fire, you might as well throw the dramatics in there.
Dramatics are good.
And the Stylistics and
Absolutely.
the rest of them. Throw them in there as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I've been listening since as long as my ears could work, I was.
Okay,
but
cool.
thank you, Mr.
No,
Sweat.
thank you for interviewing me. I appreciate it.
All right, you have a good one.
Thank you.
You guys keep it locked.
I wake up, still living, thanking God for another day. But every day I wonder, will I ever make a way to get my family out the hood? I'm trying to make a meal and stay away from situations that could get me killed. I used to be out on the block, pocket full of rocks, south side off Boston, running from the cops. I had a pocket full of cash, I was living good, but that was compared to other homies in the hood. I had to open up my eyes and see the bigger picture and realize they put me here to be another. And the government, Illuminati, yeah, they all the same. Put their cameras up and watch us like the Hunger Games. It's just another day, it's just another day, just another day, it's just another day, just another day, it's just another day, it's just another day. Just another day, yeah, it's just another day, just another day, it's just another day, just another day.
Who can love you like me? Who can sex you like me? Who can treat you like me, my lady? Nobody, baby. And who can do it like me? Who can give you what you need? Who can do you all night long? Nobody, baby. Norfolk, Virginia. Somebody make some noise. Put your hands together for Mr. Make It Last Forever.
Coming out, baby. Hit me on OG Keyswith, that's my Twitter. If y'all looking for love, go to my dating site, truelovemeets.com, baby. Alright? Talk to y'all later. Peace out. Love y'all. Sweat Hotel.
This is my life, officer, just think twice before you use them handcuffs. Please read me my rights. Did I do something wrong? Don't ruin my night, cause it's money in the hood. I gotta off my white. Shout out to the hood. I know it's a struggle, we gon' make it out there though. Just pick the right hustle, just keep doing you. Watch me flex my muscle, always remember one thing. They gon' hate you or love you, homeboy, I been there. No money for nothing, had to get up on my head. I make a grind off something, it's nothing like having a nice chunk of money. I ain't made it yet though, but best believe I'm coming. This is my time, this is my life. Yeah, I'm headed for the top, think it's time for my flight. This hood motivation, I do it cause I should. They call me Ghetto Chris, cause I do this for the hood. This hood motivation, so the hood gon' ride. What's the use of dedication? If you ain't gon' shine, I'ma still stay focused. Till the day I die, I'ma still get money. Still stay on my grind. This hood motivation.
That brings this episode to a close. I know, I'm sad too, but you can stay connected with us via social media at BME Presents on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, make sure you're part of the text line by texting BME to 55469 and log on to BMEpresents.com to see all of our episodes as well as become part of the VIP Club. That's all for this evening, but thank you for watching. Thank you to all of those who joined me in the studio. Thank you to Keyswith and Bobby B. Holler at me, and good night. I'll see you next week.
This has been a Battle Music and Entertainment production.